You're listening to Local Biz Now. I am Joe Vagnone, and this is Local Biz Now, where your business happens. This is the #1 live talk business show in North Carolina, and I am here with my friend, whether he will admit it or not, Scott Thayer. He's a managing partner of an exceptional franchise, Physical. Oh, you got a little clap and everything. Superstar trying to step it up for you, Scott.
Thanks, Superstar.
Physical. F-Y-Z-I-C-A-A-L. And Julie's got that on WSIC website as well. You're in Charlotte, and I noticed you have expanded to South Carolina. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I mean, we focused Lake Norman area first, and then expanded into the Charlotte market. We now have 11 in the Charlotte metro area, and then about a year and a half ago, we had an opportunity to move into the Greenville, South Carolina market with Physical, and terrific area, a lot like Charlotte, probably 10 or 15 years ago. And we couldn't walk away from the opportunity. Great people. We've got a terrific team down there, and we actually own and operate 2 clinics down there now as well. So
before we went to the break, I asked you if you and your partner were, if this was working out like you wanted to, right? And you alluded to some of the challenges. Would you do something different? I mean, if there's somebody out there listening right now thinking about getting into a business, whether it's a franchise or something, what advice would you give them that you wish you knew back then?
So we did our due diligence with other owners of the business. We talked to probably 14 or 15 different franchisees. So we thought we understood, how the business worked. A couple of really complex parts of the business, though. Looking back, I wish we had more insight on how long it was going to take to get credentialed with insurance payers. So there are always going to be some little bumps in the road.
How did you deal? I know a little bit about that. My sister's a therapist.
Yep.
So how did you deal with that? You probably had these locations ready to go, and people needed to pay through insurance. How did you make that happen until you could get the insurance up and running?
Well, to be honest with you, until we were credentialed, it took us almost 9 months to get credentialed with Blue Cross Blue Shield. So as we were scaling the business, we did some free physical therapy work because we didn't want to damage our reputation with the physician network in the long term, by saying that, we're not credentialed with that payer, so we can't see your patients. So we invested in that in the short term. And as we opened up additional clinics, we started quite a bit earlier in the credentialing process. And we've got a pretty good system now for,
because once you get it up and rolling, and they trust you, it's just the new that it is a challenge.
Yeah, so that was the biggest challenge. But, we were able to overcome it. We learned from it. No regrets at all in terms of what we've done. So.